Good evening, guys. Well, it's the same evening. We went north from that little pullout to Tedford, Nebraska, and turned east. And I don't know how far we went, to Halsey, Nebraska. And we're staying in a Nebraska National Forest. So, again, my senior pass came in handy. They have dispersed camping here. Most of it, well, I take that back. You can reserve it. But we showed up without reservations, and so luckily we got a site. It's a very nice site. Some of the sites have, the RV sites have electricity. None of them have water. However, there is water throughout the park, and then they have a dump station with potable and non-potable water and some dumpsters. I'm not sure how many there are. We've just walked a little bit. But if I remember correctly, the name of this place, it says it's the Samuel R. McKelvey National Forest. And we're in Bessie Ranger District. So, if I remember correctly from what I read, this is the largest, or one of the largest, where they hand planted the trees in the National Forest. And many of the trees and shrubs have little signs or little plaques saying what they are. It goes right across, or right beside a river. I'm going to walk over to that river, show you something. The old farmer and I walked up here a couple hours ago. It was quite interesting. Sorry, I do have a El Cheapo Dollar General stabilizer, so can't expect much for $5 though, right? Anyway, it's a really nice little campground. Like I said, we were lucky to get an electric site. We thought it was going to be really hot and we'd need the air conditioner, but it's already cooled down. They've had a shower of rain, something we don't know about in southwest Kansas. But I'm hoping that now that we left town, there'll be one. Okay, this we thought was kind of cool. There's this little trail or path or whatever off the main road across from campsites. It leads down to the river. And it's no Mississippi, but it's a nice sized river. I don't know the name of it. Middle Lope, or Middle Loup, I believe. And see down there, there's a teeny tiny little beach. So it almost looks like you could swim in the river here if you want, or put your canoe or kayak in. I think it's got a pretty good current to it. I think it would be a great place to swim. And then as you come up these steps, this is something we thought was super cool. There's a set of showers here to rinse off. And so that's what made us think that probably it was a good place for putting in your canoe, kayak, or even swimming for those that are brave enough to swim in rivers. I used to in my younger day, but I don't like what's at the bottom of rivers. I hope no little kids are watching that. But one thing that I doubt you can see it, and since it just went by, the highway, it's not the same highway we were on earlier. It's just across the road. You really can't hear that, but I don't know if you can see the railroad tracks. That is a very busy railway. Train comes through, I'm going to say every 30 minutes, it sounds like. And for those of you that are familiar with trains, they have to blow the whistle at crossings and other times that they have to blow it. And it seems like the engineers like to blow that whistle, but that's okay. We used to live a block from the railroad tracks, close enough that our house would kind of shake when the train went by, and we got used to it. I am certain tonight we won't be getting much sleep, but that's all part of the experience, right? But I'm just kind of panning around showing you all the trees here. Where I'm from, except for the trees at my house, we don't have a whole lot of trees, so I enjoy this. And you see those things up in the sky? We don't have very many of those at home either. I think I did a video of one of our little showers, and that was probably it. We did have that one toad strangler I told you all about, but we haven't had any rain since then. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you where we are tonight. It's nice and cool. I think we're behind the cold front. So now I'm seeing that some of the colors are changing on the leaves. So I'm in hopes that it's just going to get more and more beautiful. I think tomorrow we're going to head up to South Dakota. Even though I've been to the Corn Palace again, I'd like to go there. So hopefully we'll make it there, and I'll share our trip with y'all. FYI, there's very limited internet. I think I've said this several times. I know I'm doing something wrong, because as long as I have my Verizon 4G LTE, my videos upload in about a minute and a half. So I know I'm doing something wrong. First of all, I don't edit. And so I know that takes no time. But I hear other people say it takes hours and sometimes all night with Wi-Fi. So I know I'm doing something wrong, but they're getting up there, and maybe I don't want to know what I'm doing wrong. Take too much time. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.